back to another replay. This is the 9th installment and it's still sucking. Well, actually the videos are getting better. Seems like nobody wants to watch them. So I don't know if I'm going to keep putting them out. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep plunking along. Why isn't anybody watching it? Did you guys already watch them all? I always thought that too. I'm like, everybody's probably gone back and watched everything. If you're a true fan. But what do we got today? We got spent some time with the Yard Goat, which I've reposted this probably already twice because I thought it was a pretty cool video, and it was some vintage action. And then we got some do a garbage can haul and a walk around T185, which is the Road Train Texas bed. And I think it was probably the first time I put myself on film because I didn't really feel comfortable with being on camera. I was like, And then the first like 15, 20 videos, I didn't even talk. I did some voiceover stuff, and then I was like, did some voiceover on that one intro that I like so much. That was pretty funny, and I was like, maybe I do need to add a little bit more to it. I've slowly progressed. After that, we haul a 290. We got to put the neck extension on the trailer. We got to use a Jeep. It's road band season, obviously, because everything is brown. And then we load a service rig. We move some compressors, a compressor trailer. We'll just kind of close around town this whole episode, but some cool footage. I got one memorable story about the Yard Goat. Well, there's probably many, but this one was pretty funny. We had called the AC guy to come in and charge up the AC in 108. So 108 is a rebuilt truck that slowly built over the years. It's been sitting, taking up one space in the shop forever, and was slowly getting done. This was around the first or second truck that he had that was painted blue anyway. So they wanted the air cleaners off one truck and they put them on another truck, but the unit number stayed on the old air cleaners that was on 108's air cleaners went on 105. So, and that's the Yard Goat. So the AC guy showed up and fully recharged and spent, I don't even know how many hundreds of dollars fixing the AC on this 1985 Kenworth. So I thought that was pretty funny. All right, we got a treat for you today, 1985 Canadiana. This is our Yard Goat, if you want to call. Old reliable, maybe not. Disconnects, of course. Oh yeah. It's the way we like it. This old girl could tell some stories. She'd tell you my fucking door handle's broken. And a lot of other things. She's been pillaged once or twice. We got ourselves a dogleg 10-speed, 4-speed manual. We got the old fucking stick on the floor. There's a button for the dogs. And you can name it, the old e-brake out the fucking back window to run the winch. Dogs come out so you can free spool. Oh, this thing is sick. Not very far off from the first truck I started to drive when I first started here. And I also spent a whole summer and part of a winter driving one for a buddy of mine's got almost the same exact thing. 4 1/4 cat. All mechanical. Not that much power. It's young. It's only got 5,000 hours on it. And only 281,000 K. It's probably 2,281,000. Look at that. Right up to 70 PSI almost. That's way more. My new Cummins only gets 40.
buttons to get her rolling, but almost can't even lift my knee far enough to get the clutch in. The Grandada steering wheel there, about 40 inches across. Oh, the memories. Coming in for the dog leg. Ooh, smooth. Just like she's brand new. This thing probably shakes in its pants looking to hook up to this 48 wheels. It's like, oh no, not again. Locked and low. All twisty. Pretty warm out. Stay.
that shit. It's barely even on the truck. How's that even legal?
We're unspottable. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, I'm totally spotted on this trailer. Holy shit, that's black. What logbook? I gotta go spot something. Oh fuck, I broke it. Holy shit, that's heavy, but I got this. I hope Blaine didn't see that. Yeah, it's supposed to do that. It's doing a burn. Spotswell's my middle name. I got a permit. Matter of fact, I got two. It's so heavy. Do you have something that needs spotted?
Hold the elevator. I remember this. What's your ID number?
It's 1142. Eat my ass.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take the spare truck. At this point, I start to weigh out my options of what truck I'm gonna take next. Well, you look at that. Not far from perfect. This truck's been doing this kind of smoke show thing ever since new. If anybody else has got the same problem and has figured it out, comment below. Alright, get another day of scraps. Not too much going on in the oil field right now, so today we have a sick garbage can we're going to pick up from in town here, and we're just gonna jet it on out to Elnora and just drop it off basically, and that'll be her for today. Elnora is just probably about 40 minutes east of Red Deer, a little tiny bit south, so it won't be too far.
Just think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. And if you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. You're worth it.
I think that would be excessive wear on your clutch. So pretty straightforward. We're just going to throw this garbage can right here in front of this incinerator. Lickety split should be on the ground. And over and out.
Rock on!
Yeah, it's looking good. It looks really good.
Alright, we've had a few people asking exactly what kind of truck this is.
The fuck is
It
that
must
truck?
be obviously from out east, far east. So this here is a 2013 Kenworth C500. It's got a 550 ISX, 550 horsepower, nothing super special there. Everybody knows all the good and bad about the ISX. The only difference with this versus a lot of the other oil field trucks, get you in there so you can see, but there's the shaft that comes off the crank, and that's for all your hydraulics. See, my pump is right back in behind there. So what that allows you to do is be able to run your hydraulics on your winch while you're driving, moving, and so forth, which a lot of trucks, like a T800, the PTO is run off the transmission, so they don't have that option. We got some rigid lights, we got bars to save some lives, get a D sign, got the custom blue in behind, got the stainless all polished up, we got a 40-ton winch, and we got a 20,000 pound winch for light duty shit. These bunks all fold in to the deck of the truck. They come, you got hydraulic rams underneath there, and I can just push a button inside the cabin. They come up. I got chain up lights. I got override suspension on the airbags. We got your heavy duty fifth wheel for all the heavy shit I'd be pulling, like bed load and garbage cans like I did today. Just here you got your basic typical roll, and then your roll helper for all the extra heavy. And that's where the number 2 comes out. And these are all held in by locking pins. It's got 2 positions, it's got one up higher. And you can see there's the pins for the back roll, comes up and down, so it allows you to basically be a tractor and a bed truck all in one. I can pack 1,100 liters of fuel, DPF, deleted, adios. We got the ghost delete. Other than that, you know, we got the heavy duty bumper for getting pulled around by the cat. Can just come and hook onto you right here when you're in the mud, or you can come up with the blade, push you back when you need to be pushed, pull, whatever. Inside, filthy as fuck. I've done some custom dash mods, just a vinyl wrap. We got the WeatherTech floor mats. I got a couple switch covers that are the switches that I use all the time because they've been wearing out the paint and it looks like shit. Got the SUI knob. We got your 2-way radio, external speaker for the 2-way. And down here, this is the winch control. So this is where all the goodness happens. So you got your power on for your winch. And we got lights. We got the flashy lights in the very back for wide loads. The auxiliary for the purple lights. And then we got bunk 1, 2, and 3. And then there's only a lock on the back bunk. We got 2-speed winch. Rear dogs, so you can free spool your winch. Air D sign up and down, and your band brake to stop your winch when you're free spooling so it doesn't take off on you. This is number 1 winch. Number 2, there's all air. Demonstrate. It's only an 18 speed, same as everything else. Then we got a 2-speed right here. 2-speed. Not my favorite. Firing in the hole. Still got a bit of a starter issue. This morning it almost didn't want to start for me. Got a bunch of hand controls here, so I can control the winch, or I control the bunks. I got that with shit tied down over top of that one, so I'm not going to move that one. That's pretty much her. We got some compartments in the floor here, is where we keep the extra deck pins, D signs. My favorite part, since I don't have a regular bed truck like anybody else, I had to install, since I can't hang out the back window and yell at people. You see up there, up at the top, that's the loudspeaker up there. Holy fuck there, bud, get her on there right, you got her all fucked up. Personal favorite, everybody gets a kick out of when I throw that on and they're blown away like, where the fuck did that come from? And they're yelling back at me like I have an external mic so I can hear them. But yeah, that's about her. Nothing special. I guess if you have any questions, comment below. Down there. Comment section. I'll try to answer them. God damn. It's down yonder just to keep myself awake. Ugh. We got the 2 Rockford 12-inch subs, so I got a powered by JL 1000 monowatt amp. Ugh. Just something I needed to have, because when you spend a lot of time in a truck, you need to have a good stereo. I upgraded the stereo. It was like quite a while ago, a couple bones. Used to always have stereos in all my cars, and then I found myself not really driving my car all that much because I was working and working and working back in the day when the oil field was good. So just decided I might as well just have a stereo in here too.
Now that the ramp was finished, General Lee was raring to take off like the Yankees at Manassas.
And like always, the General Lee comes out on top, shining like a star. Like, I'm pretty sure the suspension would be collapsed, the spines would be broken.
Ain't we off to a good start?
Alright, first thing this morning here, I'm gonna have to build a trailer. I gotta go haul a 290 John Deere Excavator. We need to put the neck extension on the front of the lowboy. I need to flip the beaver tail and grab the Jeep and hook it all up. So putting on the neck extension here is fairly simple. It's got some ears that flip over on the top on hinges from the trailer, and then you just put your 1-inch bolt in there and let it hang down, and then you put in the load bearing pins, as long as there's not a bunch of mud in the way, which we only put this thing on once a year, so it's just full of mud and it was shitty. Here I'm just going to use the forklift to flip over the beaver tail and be ready to roll. As soon as I get the location, we can load up that hoe and get out of there as fast as possible, because we got a little bit of a snowstorm coming.
What? This ain't hazard.
We're just gonna pick up this hoe is in Burbank by the campground, and then we're just gonna take it basically across the highway just west of Black Falls. Rule number 1, always find a flat spot to load a hoe. One more charger destroyed I won't be able to buy. Wouldn't want this to happen. Always measure your load, know where you're going, and follow your permanent route.
She's running great. Let's jump the bridge.
But where do you go?
Alright, so here's a big unload. Mention a big nose. No pressure! This is how she's done when you don't have to do it yourself. Gravy today. Right under the power line, that's a no-no. Making a dent. Oh, sketchy. He's young. Watch that. All right. Well, that's the first job down. We're gonna go up the road here and turn around, head her back to base.
Dude, sounds like we're in some demand. We got to go back to shop very quick, drop trailer, and head on back and move compressor. This is Russian Yuri Spotbot out.
Daniel?
Alright, we're gonna move a couple little compressors and then we're gonna just respot their trailer compressor and then we'll be done here and out. Moving these skids around is a little bit sketchy. You gotta take the pins out of the roll because it's a flat bottom skid, so any uneven ground could cause them to slide right off the roll.
Great day to be doing squat thrusts and lifting our huge triangular iron weights.
And you gotta get in through the window like this. Okay, now you. Oh, sorry, I forgot to roll yours down.
Alright, now we gotta hurry back to the yard and scissor down the wheeler and load the service rig for tomorrow.